Hi there, wonderful awakening beings and spiritual souls. JoRose of JoRose.com, numerologist and energy forecaster. And in this video, I'm going to share with you the numerology energy forecast for October 2019. Just before I do, let's recap on the energy of 2019. Better still, go check out the link below or above and then come on back. In that video, I shared with you that the universal year that runs January to December is worked out by adding together all the digits of the current year. So 2019 gives us a 3 energy by adding 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 9 equals 12, 1 plus 2 equals 3. In the video, I explain much more, but in brief, it's a very creative energy. So this year, you may found that you were doing more creative things, certainly more fun. It's very social. It's an emotional energy, so you could have had some highs and lows. I know I have. It's about self-expression. You know, my lovelies, you were born an original, don't die a copy. And I want to say, you really need to express who you are and not who family, friends and society believe you should be. When you do this, you attract energy like that back. So the 3 energy is very Peter Pan. It's very childlike in imagination. It's great for acting and dancing and craft and creativity. And I really hope that you have been crafting and creating the magical manifestation dreams that you planned last year, because next year it's about building it. October is a 1 month. 1 plus 0 is 1, and we add that 1 to the year energy, the 3, and that gives us 4. Every October we get a taste of the following year. Next year, 2020, adds to a 4. October is a 4, so we're getting a taste. And I like this because this is time to start working out how we want next year to feel. And I'm really excited because I already know what my personal year is. Well, so do you. Your personal year is 1 year on top of the year that you are at the moment. And I will be creating personal years ready for the new year as time goes on. So do press the bell so that you can stay notified for when I put those up, because they do have a month by month plan for you, and I say plan with great delight. I actually like the 4 energy that we have this month because it's in my core numbers. Sometimes I don't, because it can feel restricting and limiting, but over the years I've learned to embrace that and make it my strengths, because that's what it's about, taking the limitations and turning them into strengths. The 4 energy firstly springs to mind all about structure and stability, safety and security. And I'm asking you to look at various areas of your life and ask yourself, how strong are your foundations? How strong are the foundations of your health? Do you feel well? Last month I had you look into your health. I'm going to do it again this month. Well, every month we should be looking into all elements of our life, because it's about being balanced. Most of us are not balanced. So the physical body, your skeleton, your muscles, everything about it, is it working well? Use this month to create an exercise routine. Get out, because it's also about home and garden. Do your maintenance. Get out there and touch the greenery. Earth yourself, ground yourself. The 4 energy is very grounding. The 3 energy is kind of like a bit flitty and fly by the night, but the 4 energy is grounding. So it's going to feel a little bit more staid and structured. Some people might feel boring, but you know what? Without the structure, we would be in a mess. We only have to think about UK Brexit to see the mess that having no structural plan has in place. So I've mentioned the body, the home, the land, your finances. You know, it's about safety and security. Check your finances. Do your budgets. Are you saving? Where is your money? Make your plans so that you are ready for things that may crop up. Because if you're building a house or a business, then you want to make sure that you've got funds there or security there to help you move forward. My daughters rang me She's 3 weeks into her new job and her car has broken down and it's been towed away. They've now said it's £365 to get it, fingers crossed, back out on the road, and we're hoping that that is the answer. She's saying, Mum, I've barely got any money. How do we ever get in front? And this is where the 4 energy would have you make sure you understand what you do with your money. So check your budgets, check your finances, income, outgoings, savings, etc. Also business, career, your job. It's time to focus. Are you in the right job? Is it a great foundation for you? Does it light you up and make you feel strong and vibrant and connected? Does it make you want to get out of bed every morning? If you're not in the right job, then this year with the self-expression, you were to be looking to move towards this right job. So start looking now, the kind of job that you want to do next year. Where do you want your business to grow and go next year? Create processes. The 4 energy is very step-by-step process. And if you keep rushing through it, you'll find yourself starting again next year. So just follow through and celebrate along the way. You may have big goals, those magical manifestations from 2018. Don't beat yourself up that you've not made it to the end yet, but celebrate the steps along the way. Relationships. Now, I talk about foundations. Your relationships are honestly one of the strongest foundations that you need to be looking at. Does your relationship support you? Are you supporting you? What is the relationship like with yourself? Are you supporting you? Does your relationship support you? This was a year to express. If you've got to the point where perhaps a relationship is not supporting you, then start planning to move away. And if you think it is going to support you, start planning to come together. It's not about who's right, it's about how we can move together. 4 energy is teamwork, and team makes the dream work. So it's all about that. So let's have a little note of some of the energy. It's about security, stability, safety, structure, practicality. It's methodical and mechanical. I know, it's getting a bit boring, isn't it? Order, organizing, planning, scheduling. It's very physical. It's work orientated, and that doesn't mean, I hear hard work. Yeah, it might be some labor involved, there might be some long hours, but when you do what's right for you, when you're in alignment, when you do what you love, it's very rarely feels like hard work. It might feel like persistent work or dedicated to your work, focused and determined, but it should never really feel like hard work. If it feels like hard work, then you're in the wrong job. If it feels like hard work, then you're in the wrong relationship. So take note of what is serving you. Express, keep expressing with this 3 energy over the year. The 4 energy is very reliable and very loyal. If you commit to something this month, please follow it through. You'll find you'll gain more support from those around you when you are committed and follow through, when you're conscientious. It's about loyalty. Be loyal to yourself, be loyal to your friends, and watch who's loyal to you. It's time to build a team, a strength around you. The foundations is about building the strength below the tree with the roots, below the house, before the bricks, etc. go on. I actually crave the 4 energy. I find it really limiting and restricting at times, or I did more so until I realized through numerology, because it's in my core numbers, is that I really need the 4 energy. I was in Greece last month enjoying, about 3 weeks traveling around. I felt like a nomad. Every 2-3 days I was in a different location, and I was getting frustrated because there was no point in unpacking and repacking my bag, and I couldn't find my toothpaste in one place, or a dress in another place, or suntan lotion, or whatever it was that I needed, and I was tending to live at the top of the case. And it got to the point where I said, can we stay in a place a bit longer? And then, as luck would have it, be careful what you wish for. The winds were so strong, we were on an island, Naxos, and no boats were leaving for 2 days. So we were stuck there, but our accommodation had expired. So we had to still move to another hotel, but we were trapped because I'd wished to stay in one place. The winds did sort themselves out, and as you can see, I'm back home in the UK now. I love to travel, but I like to unpack. I like my toiletries in the bathroom, my clothes in the closet, certain things in the drawers. I like to know where they are, so when I'm ready to go out, I can just pick things and go. Traveling to one place is good, but cruises work for me because I can see different places every morning. We move into a new port, but my clothes and everything are in one place. First thing I did when I got home was to unpack my bag and put everything in a place where I knew it would be. Yes, I have Marie Kondo'd my whole clothes. It just makes things so much quicker and easier for me to be spontaneous and know where everything is, and not to waste my money. Remember, I talked about your finances, buying the same thing more than once. So spend some time looking at how strong are your foundations this month, and really feel the energy. Make notes of what's going on, because this is a taster for 2020. It's your life, LYFE. Love yourself first every day. I thought structure was restricting. I now feel it's supportive and uplifting. So get some structure into your house. If you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please share and subscribe and press the bell for further notifications. As we move towards the end of this year and start a new year, I will be doing the personal years. I mentioned to you that I'm excited for my next year, my personal year, because it's the opposite of this year. And if you feel like you want to change, well then you need to be notified about those videos. But do check out the personal years playlist in the link above and below. Check out the personal years for this year, because it does have a month by month breakdown of what you need to be working on to align your energy and live the life you were born to live. I'm about to create a new series. I've finished my Life Path series now, and I'm about to create some new videos. So do stay tuned. And if there's a video that you'd like to see, please leave a comment below, because I love to hear. I did create a video for Life Path 44.8 for someone, even though it's not classed as a master life path. It was an interesting exercise for me. So your videos help me grow and expand, and then I'm able to come back and share. So if you want to know more about how you connect, how you rock and roll, how you live, then leave some comments below. Thank you for watching. Have a great October and a great taster for 2020. See you in my next video.